Hey guys, it's Snipezy, welcome back to Elden Ring, and we have a new look right here, and I've been doing some spare things in my spare time in this game. So the first thing to talk about is that I figured out there is a way to get remembrance back from the previous bosses that we have fought, and even if we don't have the remembrance, we're able to duplicate them, which is amazing. And I did not know about this feature, and totally makes sense now, but the giant walking mausoleum creatures that have the bells on them, so apparently those things can grant you the remembrances that you may want to have back, like in case if you accidentally used one, or if there's a remembrance that has two items and you want both of them. Because that is the case for me, is that I wanted to get both the Renala's moon spell as well as the staff, and I was looking into things and seeing some guides, and a lot of guides recommend that I get the Glintstone staff, Renala's Glintstone staff, because it's supposed to be really good, although it is a very high intelligence requirement. So I thought, let's just take it down at the mausoleum, and all you have to do is to hit the feet where there's like these kind of like white coral rock things on its feet, and you just keep on hitting them until it does eventually come down, and it should place itself onto the ground near where you are, and you just have to jump onto the little ledge and then just walk in. And there were some chest things in there, and I thought, oh, can I actually open them? But no, they're just for show. But you interact with the figure in the middle, and it shows you the remembrance in the actual center. So the thing to keep in mind is that if you do use the mausoleum and you pick a remembrance, that's it. You can't use that mausoleum again. And there are multiple mausoleums in Elden Ring, so you can take those down if you are specifically wanting remembrance for anything that drops a remembrance, because I noticed that the remembrance for the boss that we fought, it was like the Estelle one, that dropped a remembrance, but it does also include the main bosses of the game, or just like really strong opponents that do show up in Elden Ring. So do keep that in mind, that you can duplicate them. And like I said before, I got Renala's staff because I really wanted it, and I feel like it'll be a great benefit in the future, because I currently can't use it since my intelligence isn't too strong, it isn't high enough. But the thing is, I don't want to have a really glass cannon build right now. I want to have a bit of survivability, so that if I do have a situation where I have to be melee, I'm prepared. I can just use my sword and just slash on through, and I feel like it's been working well. And then outside of that, I also did the puzzle for getting Rani's, I think it's called Dark Moon, Rani's Dark Moon, which is the special legendary sorcery that you can get in the Moonlight Altar. I think that's what it's called, the Moonlight Altar. And near there's a tower where you have to open the seal, and by doing that you have to defeat the giant glowing turtles. And I pointed them out on the map earlier on, so you may be able to see that at some point during this footage, but I just thought I'd quickly show where the locations are. Some of them are very tricky to find, so you may need a bow, and for the life of me, I was trying to figure out how to do first person mode with the bow, and it just wasn't working, so I gave up. I was like, okay, just shoot it with the bow as it is in third person. There's a way to do it, and I can't remember for the life of me, so I'm gonna have to look that up later on if I do use a bow again. But it's no big deal because I don't really use bows that much at all. It's only for certain situations like that, because I think a bow build would be quite stressful to use in the game, I can't lie. But hey, we did it. I got the spell, and it may come in handy at some point. I'll probably use it when we get a lot more intelligence, because these spells and these staffs, they require a lot of intelligence. And I was thinking maybe I can try and build up something with a high intelligence build that can still be melee and give me some protection, And I had the idea to kind of go down a Frost Knight sort of build, so I could have skills and spells that have frost damage, as well as having a spear that has Ice Spear, which is a Ash of War, a really cool skill because you can attach it to a weapon and it does a long-ranged attack. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that whilst we're like doing other things as well. And the build does require a shield, but we can use the Carrion shield because that one's really good and it has great magic resistance. And it's a solid shield, it's really good. And I think it scales with intelligence, so that will work really nicely for my build. Because I don't want to get rid of, you know, resetting to, you know, a non-intelligent build. I definitely want intelligence, and as you can see, we have really good intelligence there with 50, which is great. But I'm going to try and gradually increase it. So I think I'm going to increase Vigor and Minds to 30, but then after that I'm probably just going to go all in on intelligence. Unless I'm having trouble with certain things, I'll probably increase Mind and Vigor a little bit more. But the other stats, they're fine. I mean, I could slightly tweak them with the Rebirth, but I think for now it's okay. And I also got a staff, which I will show in a moment, and it came from underground by the Nucron Eternal City. And this waypoint over here, there's some monsters that spawn in this area, and they all have spears. And the spears, there it is, so the Claimant's Harpoon, so I was kind of right. So this thing scales with intelligence, so that is going to be of great use for us, and it's pretty strong as it is as well. We could always power it up, and this is what I'm going to give Ice Spear when I decide to go down a more sort of like melee shield kind of focus. And we'll have some spells as well, you know, in case we need to enchant the shields and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much the goal. So before we get into the Ice Spear thing, I am gonna try and grab some things that could be helpful. So there are some talismans for this like Frost Knight that could be helpful if I do decide to kind of like make this build, because I'll probably switch in between like a pure intelligence mage and you know, just go back and forth between a Frost Knight, because I feel like these stats that we have, they work very nicely because, you know, like I said, intelligence is scaling with all of our weapons and we can still use our magic that way, our sorcery. So we never went this way before, and I think we can still go through here. And there's like a room that's in one of these areas that we should be able to go through. Oh, am I hearing a bat? Oh, evil eagle. So there's like a room in here where you get locked in with a knight, and I think that's where the item is. So I'm going to try and get there. It's not too far to get through, and I need to change that. I was getting some things for some items. And if you're wondering where I got this armor from, so the Cuckoo Knight armor, I spent some time farming it, and it's from enemies that drop over here in this kind of facility, and the Bellum Church is a really good spawning point for it, so like you can just rest there and get them to respawn. And I just like use the silver Foulfoots to increase the discovery rate of a drop from the enemies while I defeated them. And it took a bit of time, but I thought it'd just be fun to, like, you know, do that. And also I did do some room farming as well with the little glitch that we know how to do with the dragon in Caelid. And this armor is pretty sturdy. But we still got a bit of leverage with our medium load. And also I decided to equip the navy hood since it gives us 1 point in mind, which I thought would be helpful. Because, you know, we're going to be casting spells and whatnot. Alright, so just gotta watch these barrels. Because they go boom. Yeah. Locked. But yeah, we never went through this route for the castle. Oh, and also, I'm not going to be doing the MORGOTT fight immediately as well after we're done with this stuff. Since there's some NPC stuff to take care of. That's like in Lindell. So yeah, we'll be doing that as well, of course. Will this be too heavy for my torch? Okay. I swear there's a room where you get locked in somewhere. Unless it is this one, I don't know. But this should be it. So the curved sword talisman. And this talisman enhances guard counters. So that's going to be extremely helpful. Maybe I also could go somewhere else then. Maybe it happens like if you're exploring the place. Because I remember there's a room that you go to and the door shuts behind you and you hear like a ha 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 kind of thing. I'm not sure if there's like a site of grace over there, so I think I'm gonna just go ahead and focus on getting the talismans. And I think there's one over here somewhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab those two. So yeah, it's a really good build that I found on Fextra Life and their recommended builds on Elden Ring. They're like really good. Frost Knight builds, and I just liked the look of it, and the fact that it's frost damage does sound very appealing, so of course, you know, we can cause things like Frostblight. And I'm probably going to buy the other frost spells, because I think we haven't bought them yet. So something I need to get is the curve, what is it? The curved turtle talisman? Or the one of them. Oh no, that's the green turtle talisman. Yeah. Where do we get that from? Village in an underground area. Oh, I might get that one as well because this is a really good talisman. Great shield talisman? Yeah, this is the one. So, in a carriage chest east of the tree gazing hall. Ah, right, so over there. Okay, so it's in a carriage. And then that's underground, apparently. Oh, it's the Nimgrave as well. Oh yeah, we can do that, no problem. Can grab that. We just need a stone sword key. And there was something else. I don't know what though. I don't know what that marker's for over there. It's for something. Anyways. So apparently this is on a carriage. So there might be some enemies by there. Nice. Can't use that though. So it's in one of these carriages. Okay, not that one. There we go, Great Shield Talisman. And I think there's just one more talisman? Right, so we got that one. I'll have a little nosy to see what it is, because I don't know what this marker was. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. Because I got that. That's great. What was this for? Oh, okay. Maybe a weapon? I don't know. Maybe a spell. Yeah, actually I think it's a spell. Great Phalanx or something? Great Phalanx? The giant sword things. Right. Oh, you're huge? Yeah. I think I was right on that. There you go. Great Blade Phalanx. Okay. But yeah, this is supposed to be a very good spell as well. Since you can combine it with the Frost Knight build and stuff, and I'm probably gonna use it. Yeah, I totally thought that was for a spell. Right, now I'm gonna quickly get an item from here. Maybe underground. But the green turtle talisman is very helpful. Because what it does is it increases our stamina regeneration. So it can be pretty helpful. And I want to say either in the DLC or something you could get like a stronger version of it. Or it might be later in the game. Let me double check. So found in an underground area filled with turtles. The entrance is found slightly southeast of Summon Water Village. Southeast. Stormwater Village. Southeast. Ah, yeah, this is it. Hello, barn turtle. Hello. Hello. Y'all are friendly, right? Don't mind me. Praise the turtle. Green turtle talisman. There we go. So raise the stamina recovery speed. Pretty good. Now the only thing we have left to do now is to get that Ash of War, the skill, which is over here. So what we have to do is we have to defeat this mini-boss enemy, a strong opponent, and he only spawns at night time, and you'll know it's the right one if you see a horseman dressed in black, like over here. But try not to get confused with the other types of horsemen though. Right, here we go. Oh, that did really good damage. Very good damage. There we go. So we got Giant Hunt and Knight Rider Glaive. Wait, I thought it's supposed to drop the Ash of War. Or is it supposed to be a different one? What? Have I been lied to? Dropped by a Knight's Cavalry boss patrolling south of the Gate Town Bridge? Oh yeah, I'm totally at the wrong place. Okay. That's why I got confused. Okay. Yeah, so near here. Okay, at night. Only appears at night. Well, whilst we're here, let's add that new spell. I'm probably not going to use Stars of Ruin. I think it's too slow. And the payoff is not great in my opinion. And I'm going to attach this for when I use a shield. And I think... Yeah, I'll change the order slightly. Fine, we'll just do it like this. Okay. So we want Terra Magica. Crystal Torrent. Shard Spiral. Shattering Crystal. Magical Windstone. Scholar's Shield and Great Blade Phalanx. Because I like these spells a lot anyways, like these first few. And then when I swap to a more bulkier builds, then that's the spells that I will focus on. Because the spear will do most of the heavy lifting. And then I'll like change talismans around and stuff. Right, so let's see if this guy is over here. There's a bear. There's no night though. Wait, so it is nighttime. It's just a bear there though. Tell you what, let me change it manually. See if that works. Definitely at the right spot. So, I don't know why that's not showing up. Okay. So it's supposed to be along the path. Maybe it's lower down. There it is. Okay. Nice. There we go. Ice spear. Okay. Well, we fought 2 of them, so there you go. We got 2 items, so yeah. Okay, now we got those. We are going to put that on our weapon. And I'll see if I can power it up a bit. We got the runes as well to upgrade it, which is wonderful. So this will be interesting, to say the least. What was the recommended talismans again? I have one of them, don't I? Oh yeah, the Carrion crest. Crest? Lowest FP consumed by skills, yeah. And probably get rid of these. And then the shields. Okay, we're still medium build. Yeah, I think that's not too bad. Because, that's a really cool looking spear.
Well, I took you for no matter it. Lay out your arms.
So, duplication. Ops barrier. Oh yeah, spinning weapon. Hold on. So what does this do again? So swing the shield to dispel any dispel incoming sorcery using incantations, transforming the magic into retaliatory glint blades. Oh, can also be used in the same way as a regular parry. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then shield to reflect sorceries and incantations. Magical force field. Fops barrier. Force field. So this one fights back. That one, it probably covers more ground or something, I don't know. Yeah, just thought I'd have like a quick look at those.
Back back already, no matter.
Yeah, we've already got the Ash of War for the shield, so I'm gonna give it Korean Retaliation. And we're gonna put the focus on magic, of course. And then this one, Ice Spear. And then I think, obviously, we're gonna focus on cold. And then we can power them up a bit. Oh, we need a lot of wands. Okay. Lots and lots of smithing stone wands. Okay. But yeah, we still got a staff if we need to, you know, use it. Because we're gonna need it to cast Scholar's Shield to buff our shield anyways. But yeah, I thought it would be fun just to try out this kind of build, and if I don't like it then I can always just stick to mostly magic and the little sword I have, because my sword it's been very, very, very reliable. Alright, so let's buy 18. Oh, did I? I can't. Can I not get the other ones? No, yeah, I need to get the other bell bearing. Might be able to buy it from the shops available though. And I also want to get Glintstone Ice Crag. So she sells the Gil. Or did. Padilla. So I'm glad I got that now. I could have a quick look as to how to get the bell bearing. Smithing stone 1 and 2 bell bearing, because I don't know where it is. Hopefully it's not super far away. I imagine it's not difficult. So it's the boss that's over there. Okay, that should be easy. So it's the cave that we didn't explore over here. Yeah, I think I'd like to do that. And it gives us a chance to try out our new skills, of course, which is very good. Good excuse for it. Okay. Are you happy with that? And we haven't been going for too long, so that's good. Okay. But after this, we will do the NPC stuff. That's in Lanedale. So yeah, we can use the skill if we unequip the shield, which is nice. So it gives us, you know, a chance to have both if we need to. If we need to, you know, fight enemies up close, we can switch to the shield. Alright, here we are. So, Raya Lucaria Crystal Tunnel. But yeah, we can show off why this thing is pretty good. So, yeah. Doing a bit of a bad job of showing off so far. Although I'll see how the ability goes, because the basic shield might be good enough. But yeah, such a quick aftershock war as well. Like a really good cast time. And what's great about it as well is that you can use this up close, like this. So it still works. Contraption does not move. And the cost is quite low as well, it's not that bad. So it's a good way to like pick off enemies. Yeah, that's a pretty good, reasonable distance. And it also causes Frost Blight build-up, which is great when you use it. Yeah, and the weapon by default has Frost build-up by 69. Nice. Very nice. Pretty strong weapon as well. As it is, you know, not that bad. Good reach. Pretty cool. Yeah, I just love the variety to this game that you can do with your builds, it's so nice. So you can definitely make intelligence work with a like caster or a physical, you know, close quarters, close range attacker, you know. Oh, wrong way. Can I hold it with two hands? Yeah. Yeah, and it's got the block. Right. Oh, a digger's staff. I'm guessing that's the one from where we came from. Oh, hello. Ooh, a crystal knife. Oh, sorry, steady me. Oh dear. I was trying to see if I could parry him, but yeah. I am such an idiot. But you know what? It's fine. It's part of the process with Elden Ring where you just have one silly moment and you're like, oh great. We all have the mess ups. They happen to the best of us. Nice. Oh, shatter earth. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, just one of you. Okay. There we go, broken him. Oh, I did loads of damage. Nice. There we go. So I got the smithing stone minus bell bearing 1. Alright, so let's go back here. Just so we can make our gear a bit stronger. And there we go. Sadly I did lose some of my runes, but it's okay.
Greetings, are you here for spirit?
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your own.
Okay. So we need 9 of those. I'll tell you what, let's try no skill. See if that makes a difference. Yeah, yeah, so we can use Ice Spear. Cool. Alright, there we go. We got Ghost Forts. Yeah, plenty of those. So we should be able to increase TICHE to 6 when we get her. I'm thinking I might give this build a try against her. But it might be a spare time thing because I want to test it first to see if it is actually possible.
Back already. No matter.
Alright. Okay, so I need 10.
Back already, no matter. Back already, no matter.
Somber Smithing Stone 5. Okay. So I need 5 of those. 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. To 12, yeah. 2, 4, 6. I think it was just the one, wasn't it? That was like... I think it was Smithing Stone 4. And I'll give this spear a quick compare as well to the sword that we have. The sword might be slightly stronger, but this does... Yeah, there you go. This does scale off of intelligence, so it's good. Right, let's see. And also, this Wing of Astel is broken, by the way, so if you don't want to use it, I highly recommend that you do. But I'll hold off. Yeah, this is slightly better. The weight is better as well. So the 127 plus 24. Oh yeah, that's like way stronger. And it's lighter. It's tempting to use both, but it takes me to a heavy load, so... But yeah, I can give it a try and can always switch to the other sword if I don't like it. If it's like not quite as strong as I hoped. A massive cold magic. Yeah, I'll give it a try. Instead of the magic glint blade. Yeah. The cost isn't too much, I don't think. $6, $7, yeah, that's fine. So we need nearly 50,000 to level up. Okay. Oh, that's cool, so you can change them here as well. Oh, the frost build-up is stronger. 86 now, that's really cool. So we got 13, 12. Oh yeah, they're like pretty good. Yeah. Pretty happy with them. I think it takes away the cape. Yeah. Right, yeah. So I'm wearing the gloves and the boots because they're light and they give us more strength in glintstone abilities, so I think it powers up that as well, doesn't it? What are considered glintstone sorceries? I don't see it listed here. Probably its own category. Ace. No, I'm not seeing any. Probably its own separate thing, and even though it says glintstone. Oops. Okay. Alright, so back to the royal capital. So, oh yeah, frozen armament. What does that do again? Enchants armament held in the right hand with frost. This sorcery can be cast while in motion. Oh, it just imbues it. Oh yeah, I'm thinking of something else. Okay. Releases cold mist before caster. Yeah. I mean, it could be cool to try it out at some point. Like, ice, sorcery as like a proper mage. That would be pretty cool. So now I put no skill in the shield, I should be able to cast this thing. So now I want to get down there. This might not be the safe option. Okay, that's fine. But it miraculously worked. Wasn't too high up. So let's give this a try. Oh, that knocked my stance, didn't it? Alright, that's pretty good. And also, these enemies here. What's unfortunate is that they only spawn in this area, and like I said before, this place, you won't be able to access it in the future if you go too far ahead, just as a warning. So make sure you do everything. Otherwise, some things you will miss out on. Yeah, that's doing really good damage now. Then we got the Ritual Shield Talisman. What does that do? Raises defense when health is at maximum. That's not bad. Good for certain builds. Yeah, there they are. Okay. Ah, it's over here, okay. Starfist.
Oh, was that you? Sorry, I hardly noticed. I'm a little shaken since the Master ceased his movements.
Ah.
The Master's reflections had heightened as we neared the Erd Tree. While still a precise calculus, the rhythms grew increasingly wild until he simply ceased. Now the Master is facing quite the puzzle. The Golden Order is founded on the principle that Marika is the one true god. However, the name of Marika's second husband, King Consort Radagon, also appeared. Who exactly was Radagon? The Master is stumped. His finger has remained still ever since Radagon's name was discovered. Curse my mediocre mind. The Master only has me. And here I fail him. Who exactly was? The Master is stumped. His finger has but the Erd Tree. Why not? We were on the ferry.
Right, let's give him the prayer book. So we want to give him the Golden Order. Precipica.
This is a volume of incantation. It's good to see your enthusiasm. Indeed, I will happily take it off your hands.
Right. Now, we need to buy that new incantation that he has. How many runes have we got? Ah. Perfect.
Did you need something else?
Hello there. Praise the sun. So now, we got to go back over here. I think it's here. No, it is here, yeah, okay. Right, so what we gotta do now is equip that new spell, incantation even. So Law of Regression. And Luckily I do have enough intelligence to cast it. And this is part of the quest, by the way. So if you don't have high enough intelligence, you're probably going to have to do a rebirth to move around the intelligence just for this section. But it's part of the quest line, so it is important that you do it. And then for now I'm going to equip this to raise my faith. So we gotta have the talisman equipped to cast it. Okay. Bring that down. So regression alone reveals secrets. So we cast Law of Regression like this. Now that's changed. Radagon is Marika. So that's the twist, is that Radagon is Marika. So probably like a false Alice. Alright, so I think we're good now, so we can remove this. And then unequip that. Okay, great. Back to medium. And then after this, I believe we should be good to do the boss fight after we've talked to them again. Oh, it didn't take full damage that time. I think we should be strong enough for it. Oh, they're over there now, yeah. Just for fun, let's use this. I don't think they're gonna drop it, but worth a try, right? No. But yeah, it's a very low drop chance if you really, really, really want the weapon from them. It's nothing crazy, I don't think. So yeah. Told him about Radagon's Marker. Golden Order totality.
What on earth did you do to the Master? Well, not that I'm complaining. Master's finger moves again, resuming his cogitation. More than good enough for me. I haven't the words to thank you. So I'd like to pass this on to you instead. A glimpse into the heart of the Golden Order. Documented by yours truly.
Oh. Yeah, so he's got stronger sorcery now.
To think that Radagon was Marika herself. Or at least, such is all I can interpret from the rhythm and calculus of his finger.
Yeah.
How would such a thing even have been possible, I wonder? Sadly, I cannot comprehend it myself. Do you have a fuller understanding of the matter? Oh. Well, either way, I can continue my documentation. In truth, it matters very little whether I understand the Master's thoughts or not. I am merely his scribe. It is my sole and unwavering purpose. Further study of incantations, is it? Indeed, I applaud your
Alright, so I think that should be it for now. Yeah. And I think, as far as I'm aware, it's not a good idea to give him the two-finger book, so I'm not going to give it to him. I'll look it up in my spare time though. But yeah, now all that's left is to do the boss fight over here so we can get that target that's in the mountaintops. So we're going to be doing some main storyline stuff first with this boss that's over there. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a moment when we take it on. Okay, let's do it. It is time to fight the boss. Hopefully this won't be too bad. And we're gonna have some help for this fight. So we have this over here, and we can summon Melina. So that's gonna be super helpful. And she's got a fancy little sword, dagger, curved sword. Now we can use our summon. Cutscene, here we go. Ah.
Graceless, tarnished. What is thy business with these thrones? Godric the Golden. The twin prodigies, Mikola and Melania. General Radahn. Praetor Rykard. Luna Princess Rani. Willful traitors, all. Thy kind are all of a piece. Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Oh snap.
Have it writ upon thy meager grave. Felled by King Morgott, last of all kings.
There we go. we're doing good damage. Oh yeah, I'm out of magicka. Oh, we're doing good damage on him. Oh my. Killed my summon though. Oh.
Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
Is that tree a good thing? I don't know. Oh, I think we've got the frostbite on him. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Morgott's Great Rune. And Remembrance of the Omen King. Very good.
The Erd Tree wards off all who deign approach. We are all forsaken. None may claim the title of Elden Lord. Thy deeds shall be met with failure, just as I.
Dead for good now? Okay, good. And thank you, Melina, for helping me. So I think now we've got to go over here. I'd have to look back through the footage for that, because he had like all of a sudden not that much health, so I must have got the frostbite on him whilst I was casting the spells. So that is a great thing about having the ice spear, is that I can pull off the frostbite. So impenetrable thorns refuse all. None may enter the Erd Tree. Yeah, and that's the incantation, impenetrable thorns, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's in the DLC. Yeah, we got a pretty good build, to be fair. It's not bad.
Hello again,
Hello.
old friend. Allow me a moment to converse with you. You are unable to enter the Erd Tree, no? Prevented by the mantle of barbs. The thorns are impenetrable, a husk of the tree's being that spurns all that exists without. The only way to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord is to pass the thorns.
But how do we do that?
purpose serves to aid in that very act. So I'd like you to undertake a new journey with me to the Flame of Ruin, far above the clouds, upon the snowy mountain tops of the giants. Then I can set the Erd Tree aflame and guide you down the path to becoming Elden Lord.
To the rolled medallion. Is it frozen? A red mark was made on the map. Okay, there you go. That was a bit weird. But yeah.
I wish to journey with you once more to the Flame of Ruin, far above the clouds, upon the snowy mountain tops of the giants. Then I can set the Erd Tree aflame and guide you down the path to becoming Elden Lord.
So that's the next goal.
Shall I turn your runes to strength?
Yes.
Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment. Share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
Okay. We can level it twice. Yeah, we'll go for those two. And mine is currently 30 thanks to the hood, so yeah. So that's oh. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, what does that thing do again? Purifies the Lord of Blood's curse in a mixed physic. Oh yeah. Alright, thank you very much. So, yeah. The next place to go to is there, so the rolled route. But we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to take care of the stuff like the Volcano Manor. As well as the other NPC quest lines. So we're going to start with the one that we did a while ago. So Fort Height. So we can finally finish this guy's quest line. And we're going to head to Stormdale Castle as well. Right. Yeah, I do actually quite like this spell. I think it was a good idea. We got a bit of a frost theme going on here. I'm not sure if there's a staff that powers up frost spells or anything like that. Oh, got a sword. Right, hello friend.
Ah, you, is it? I suppose you must have seen it by now, yes. The sorry state of my fort. Oh, indeed, it is a foul fate for a land to be without a ruler. One must be found, with haste, and not that awful Godric, but a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave. I'm sorry to have lifted your hopes, but I haven't the authority to raise you to knighthood as things stand. The great Kenneth Height issues his sincerest apology. But now, I must begin my search post-haste for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave. I must begin my search post-haste for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave.
Alright. So now we should be good to fast travel back to Thorndale Castle. Alright. So you're still here.
Now, I can do what can I?
Alright. I'm gonna go to the site of grace over here. So apparently he's supposed to move, but from what I know, if he doesn't move when you fast travel over there, it should work if you touch one of these sites of grace that are a bit further away. Oh, he's still there. Maybe if I pass time. There you go. He's gone. Yeah. All that's left of them. Hello, friends.
It's been some time. I must thank you for your aid. I told Father I would be with him no longer. I remembered the vow I took when I first became a warrior, so many moons ago. This land is much like the one from which I hail. I will call upon the storm to drive away the foulness that has settled on the winds. Again, I am Nefeli Lu, warrior. Some call me by the title of Lady, but I remain the same woman underneath, though I have now abandoned my former guidance. I cannot express how much you've helped me.
So now we get the Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone, which is one of the absolute best items for upgrading your weapons.
Should you become Elden Lord, I would gladly lighten your burden. Farewell, fellow warrior. I will remain to summon the storm, but your guidance and your fight surely lie elsewhere.
Yeah, so having her around for that purpose alone, of getting that quest reward, definitely worth it.
Ah, Nice to see you after so long. Safe and sound, I take it, yes? Good. Ah, quite. I have indeed selected a new ruler. Lady Nefeli is strong and just, worthy of the burden of Limgrave's lineage. Such is the sincere opinion of I, Kenneth Height, no less. For the time being, I share command of the castle with my lady. But I plan on returning to my fort afterwards, at which time I can fulfill my old promise by raising you to the glory of knighthood. I hope it is just as wonderful as you imagine. For the time being, I share command of the castle with my lady. But I plan on returning to my fort afterwards, at which time I can fulfill by raising you to... I hope it is just...
Oh, that's awesome. And then this dude.
You, is it? Haven't seen your mug in quite some time. As you can see, I'm the new lady's attendant. Freedom was worth squat. Besides, I like it round here. Lady Nefeli's still fair of heart and countenance. Still, I have the lady's trust, so I can loot all the corpses I like. I'll let you take a look at the goods if you fancy.
So, even though he is pretty shady, he's a bit of an oddball. So he sells an ancient dragon smithing stone, and you're only able to get it if he's alive at this point. So of course we're getting it.
Ah, back again, are we? Curious one you are. Well then, what are you after?
Alright, so I think that's it then. So their quest lines are all done. Very good rewards as well, so I think it's worthwhile doing them. So now we need to head into the mountains of the giants, mountaintops of the giants, so that we can advance the quest lines over here. So we're gonna make our way over, I think. And I remember opening the door up for that side over there. And it's quite a long track getting through the bridge, so I'm probably going to like make my way over. And then the actual exploration of stuff I'll leave for next time, like, you know, checking out the mountaintops of the giants. So I'm just gonna grab an item that's over here somewhere. Yeah, frostbite. Yeah, that one had more runes. Right, here we are. Oh. So close, no. Oh, I nearly killed him and all. Nicely done. Then we got a perfume bottle. And I believe they're actually helpful for making stuff. Alright, let's do it. Right. There was another one there. I was trying to be like, wait, who shot me? Like, bro, how rude. Oh my god, am I gonna have to take the elevator again? Oh my. Yeah, I can't use my mount. What the heck? Okay, bye. I'm not messing with you. Okay. Ah, okay. So I think that's to get the rune. Wait, we're on a mission to get to the mountains. And we're going to be bumping into a few people as well. Wow, look at all the mist. Forbidden lands. So we got no map for this area. Let's have a look at what we can get for the runes. I did have a look at the weapon before, but I wasn't sure.
Well, you know what this means. The Earth Tree has spurned you. The fingers remain still, shaken by this turn of events. They are busy consulting the greater will. When they are finished, the fingers will again offer their guidance. But thousands, if not tens of thousands, of moons must first pass. No matter for me, but you. How will you ever manage the wait? My, oh my.
So we got the Margot's Cursed Sword. Not really of benefit. And then Regal Omen Barn. Use FP to unleash many wraiths that chase down foes. And then we got a Flail Bastard Stars. Scales off intelligence. Can't see myself using it though. Then we got the equipment.
Heavens forbid. That is not the domain of mere men. The burning of the Earth Tree is the first cardinal sin. And you say you seek the power of the Rune of Death too? The Rune of Death goes by two names. The other is Destined Death. The forbidden shadow plucked from the Golden Order upon its creation. Unleashing the rune now would be unthinkable. The fingers would never permit it. Nor would the greater will. But here we are. The fingers dormant, severing our link to the greater will. The realm and all life in ruins. Impossible events transpire beyond the ken of the fingers. Who is to say that the cardinal sin must be cardinal forever? Go on. Finish the job. Take the course you deem most worthy. You must find kindling. Only the smoldering flame in the great forge of the giants on the highest peak in the lands between can burn the Earth Tree. But special kindling is required to reignite the flame. For the flame to burn the Earth Tree, a sacrifice is needed. Of one who envisions the flame and can lead you to the rune of death. Now go forth, let the word...
Alright. Thank you for the help there. So... because I don't want the equipment, I'm just gonna use them. Yeah, you know what, let's just increase mind. It's currently 31. And then I think I'll just focus on boosting intelligence. Yeah, we're getting close to level 100, which is good. We're getting there. Don't think we need anything else though, do we? Ooh, I wonder if the Frost Blight would work well on TICHE. That's a thought.
Well, I took you for no matter it lay out your arm.
Okay. I can give it another try. Alright. So, let's start buffing up my stuff. And then I'm going to put this here. There you go. Oh, that was good. I used it at the wrong time. I mean, we did well though. Halfway through the health. Yeah. Oh no, I was damn it. I should have used the frost spell instead. Oh, we did it! Nice! Yay! Black Knife Tiche. She's ours. Yay! Okay, cool. That's why I was playing it very careful. I was like, ooh, get the great sword things out. The phalanx. Ah, it works. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that did actually work really nicely. I think having that Frost Knight build, that was really good for her, and I'm keeping it. Absolutely. So, we're going to get rid of him, so we can add to one of the best summons in the game. And some of the moves that we saw when fighting her, she's going to be doing those on the enemies. And there we go, she's fully maxed out already. Oh my god, she's gonna be so OP. So the FP cost it's very high. 132. Very high. But it's gonna be worth it. Absolutely. Also, just out of curiosity, 60. Okay, can't use that one just yet. So we'll stick with the crystal build. It's still a good spell as well, it's pretty strong. Because you can charge it up and whatnot. That's amazing, yeah. So all of that collecting of the warts and stuff, the ghost worm warts, so worth it. So worth it. If I do get one that is like insanely good at some point, I'll get it, but it's not going to be like... I don't think anything is going to beat TICHE at the minute. Maybe the Mimic will, but I'm going to hold off on the Mimic. Probably until like later on in the game. If I'm like... I got like a really strong build, and then I can just throw out my Mimic and then it'll do the work for me. Maybe if I kept like the build I have now, and then see if it does sort of like, you know, fight really well with what I have. I'll use that in case I do decide to use another frost spell. I think the mist ones are quite dangerous, like you have to be careful with them. So I don't want to take any chances on it. Yeah, so I need smithing stones 5 and 6 for upgrading my weapons now. I think I need the somber smithing stone 5 for this staff.
Well, I took you for no matter it's out your own.
Yeah, 5. Oh, it will take it from attribute scaling A to S. That's really good. So it would, I'm guessing, outclass. What we got? Oh yeah. So I could power it up quite strongly. But if I had to guess, the bell bearing is somewhere ridiculous. Because we've been through there, haven't we? I'll have a quick Google, because what is handy is that with, I believe it's, on For Extra Life, they have like a list that you can go to, and it's like, I think it shows like potential locations of a somber smithing stone of different types. Somber smithing stone 5. Oh yeah, and Game 8. Game8.co. Really, really good. Okay. I'm not sure if it's like in the mine, but apparently there's one there. I could have a look to see if it is there? No, this one lower down. Yeah, I can have a look. Might have already grabbed it. Oh, actually, I think I know where it is. Because I never got around to grabbing it. There you go. It's such a good spell, but the the cost requirement of the stamina is crazy on that spell. It's really, really good. I think the only downside is that because it does multiple hits with like the spiral, it's very slow, like it doesn't travel far. So that's like the only major thing that is a problem with that weapon.
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your arms.
Alright. How far do I want to power this up? Yeah, I may as well, because I'm probably not going to use the meteorite staff unless I'm like, oh, let's just go for a meteorite build, but I think you can get a better staff for it, if I'm not mistaken. Also, Siri, what the frick are you doing? What's the cost for this again? Can't use it. Oh, 60, yeah. 60's not too bad. Because when I do get to 60 intelligence, I'll be switching to this weapon. And it boosts full moon sorcery, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, I never changed that. Oops. Probably should have checked, but it's okay. It is a good talisman, I just don't like that it makes us kind of squishy. I think the casting time is nice though, I do like that. Makes a little difference. So let's have a compare to this then. Yep, so already this staff is stronger. Much stronger, yeah. scaling with intelligence is S, it's the same. So the more intelligence that I bump into my stats, the stronger that we're going to be with our spells. And I think our health and our FP are fine for now. So yeah, I can't really complain much. And I think with the Radagon icon, I'll probably switch out to this one now and again, just to like make my spells a bit stronger. Because there's not really any other talismans where I'm like, oh, I really want to use this. It's like, I think it's just between those, yeah. Spells. Again with spells, I think they're fine. You know, solid bit of variety. Oh yeah, Comet. It'll be cool to use that spell soon. Yeah. Glintstone Pebble. Yeah, I'll probably keep hold of it for now. It's like reliable. Really good range. Low FP costs. Can't go wrong. Yeah, I'm glad that we managed to take down TICHE with our spear. Very cool. I am enjoying this different approach with having a spear and using ice spear and frostblight and whatever it is. Is it? I think it's frostblight, or unless I'm getting confused with Monster Hunter. But yeah, basically when they have like the mist around them, I guess it is frostblight, or is it frostbite? But yeah. Either way, really happy though, and looking forward to trying out this build more and trying out the staff, because we've bumped it up a bit more as well. Made it a bit stronger, of course. And I'll try and see if I can make the weapon a bit stronger and the shield as well, but I think as it is, it's still pretty good. I mean, the frost build-up of 86 is nice, because we have seen it proc a few times already, because I think it happened at least twice against TICHE with the frost, where it procced and it did extra damage. I'm not necessarily sure what it does, but I'll have to look up what the frost build-up does, because I think it is like extra damage, but I want to say it slows down stamina regen. I could be wrong though. I'd have to look it up and confirm that, and correct myself if I'm wrong. But that's just a guess on what it potentially does. And probably going to keep the armor the same for now as well, unless I increase my endurance, lighten my load or whatever, you know, that kind of thing. But for now, we're going to end it here for this part of Elden Ring. And we are going to be stepping into the mountaintops of the giants. We're going to do a few NPC stuff there, and then we're going to come back to the Volcano Manor and take down the boss in that place and get that all done. So that's the plan for when we play some more in the next video coming soon.